Okay, so welcome to the Instrument of Truth class. And we start this class with focusing, with coming together in stillness, in the place inside yourself where this is taking place, where you connect with your silence, with your peace. So I'm still letting someone in, and so relax. Slow down your thoughts, your train of thoughts. Slow it down. Breathe and relax, and maybe move your body around a little bit so that you can relax your muscles or remember them to relax. Like, oh yeah, all right, yeah. And breathing deeply into your belly, and here's still someone. And there will be one more in a minute. So breathe in deep into your belly, very gently, very gently. In the meantime, your attention goes a bit more like this too. So it might be helpful to close your eyes for just a moment and sink into stillness, into the place where you connect really deeply with yourself. Because that's helpful. That's helpful because there's no distraction there. So the thoughts that come up, you let them go, just like the clouds in the sky, you let them pass by. And you do the same with things that you feel. Try not to associate it with anything. Just let it come up, feel it, let it pass through. Because essential in your, say, awakening process that is taking place is that you sink from this like superficial level of thinking, of mental activity. You sink slowly but certainly deeper into yourself, and that goes through like an atmosphere of emotion and thought, sinking deeper into stillness and the place where you experience light and timelessness and expansion and unlimited access or expansion and love. You come into an experience of light and love, of peace. See, that's all possible by just becoming still. So that's of course the training with meditation. So no matter what you do, that's always helpful to start your day like that or to start your meeting like that. First of all, like give up what you thought you were doing or thought that you wanted to do. First, give it all up. Let it go, let it go, let it go. It will present itself again. And if not, then it will not. That's fine too. There's nothing lost. So, but one thing is sure is that it brings you to your essence and your listening activity, your listening mode, and where you can actually hear, where you can actually listen and receive. And that's so great and so helpful, because that's the only place where you are at peace. So, okay, so we're just practicing that. So close your eyes and breathe. Sigh, just gently. Not anything. You don't have to come up with anything. You don't have to do anything. Just letting go, letting go, letting go. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in through your nose, deeply into your belly, but gently. And feel what is happening to you. Be completely present with yourself here. Completely present, like there's nothing else going on. This is the only thing that's going on. Yes, that's great. So I want to read a poem to you. Also as an introduction, as an extra help to relax. This is from Sri Aurobindo. It's called Silence is All. Silence is all, say the sages. Silence watches the work of the ages. In the book of silence, the cosmic scribe has written his cosmic pages. Silence is all, say the sages. What then of the word, O speaker? What then of the thought, O thinker? Thought is the wine of the soul, and the word is the beaker. Life is the banquet table, as the soul of the sage is the drinker. What of the wine, O mortal? I am drunk with the wine as I sit at wisdom's portal, waiting for the light beyond thought and the word immortal. Long I sit in vain at wisdom's portal. How shalt thou know the word when it comes, O seeker? How shalt I know the light when it breaks, O witness? I shall hear the voice of the God within me and grow wiser and meeker. I shall be the tree that takes in the light as its food. I shall drink its nectar of sweetness. Silence is all. So silence is all. So let's stay there for a moment and be still. See, and this is still. So it's like, is there a God? Yes, there is a God. There is a God. In this stillness, you easily get in touch with it. You can listen. You become inspired. You become still. And then everything that you wanted dissolves. You know, it's like, I have no idea. I'm here, but I have no idea. So it's great to start there, you know, to let everything for just a moment be what it is and become still. Like, and I see that in the assignments that we do here in this class, you have an opportunity to come into the same stillness and experience that, and say work from there, or let something come up from there. Like, you don't even have to sit still to let that occur. You can still do something, but in that you allow something to say to make you even more still, to calm down, and then see your reflections, and then see how everything has changed. So I speak for myself, of course, in this, is like, as how beautiful it is what you are going to see, things that you just missed, but now suddenly you start to hear it. The same with the music. When you took already a moment to become quiet, how open your whole mind is to hear this. It's like you hear with your whole system. You hear with every cell of your being. It's completely open to receive. That makes all the difference, because then it is obvious that you're completely connected to every aspect of it, like you literally become itself. And that's what I so much love about that. So I use this silence is all a poem after the line that I wrote in the email the first time to you. It's like in stillness everything is resolved, everything falls into place. And now it's like silence is all. So it continues, and it's like you the images or the inspiration to express this, what this is for you, will say be given to you too. That is so lovely. Whether that's in music, whether that's in visuals, whether that's in writing, whether that's in movement, whether that's in whatever way it comes to you, that's all perfect. That's all perfect, because it is in fact a reflection of that stillness that you are experiencing, or the absolute joy of the moment that you are experiencing, the fun of the moment that you are experiencing, like the freedom and the happiness that you are experiencing. So everyone does that in his own way, and there's no good and bad in it. Great, luckily not. That's really lovely. So to see all these expressions, even today again too, it's like to see all these expressions of the ones that are, say, participating in this, is so lovely, because it's an individual expression of, in fact, a universal experience. And let's see how that works out, and how that looks. So I love that. So in this say Instrument of Truth class, it is in fact, there's a lot of freedom to express yourself. So it's not that it's limited to anything. It is just an invitation to yourself to expand your ways of expression, just because it's so much fun to do so. And it's like a great discovery for yourself that you can do it, or can, say, develop your way of expressing it, starting to become more and more certain in doing so. And that's lovely. It's like developing your talents by using them. You already had the talent to express yourself, you just didn't know in what ways, or you knew a couple of ways, but there's more. And it can be so much fun to do that. And fun in the sense of, you discover the beauty, or you discover the fun, or the expansion of the freedom in doing so. So you're not limited to your own, say, old ideas. It is brand new. It expresses itself through you. That's the great part. So that's the invitation, and that's the exercise in our Instrument of Truth class. Deeply inspired by stillness, by a text, or by words, or by that what comes to you. Stillness, maybe. So that's great. So we're going to show or express ourselves in a moment, and I love to continue with that. So thank you so much.